Good evening, everybody. Oh, it's flipping warm here, I tell you. How are we all doing? I'm devoid of life. Just play football in 28-degree heat. Not a good. Wasn't a good idea, I don't think. Anyway, good evening, folks. Welcome back once again to some more Pathfinder. We're back. Elquist adventures continue onwards. Oh, Joker, welcome. Stab my sweaty brow, you know. Okay, so, yeah. Hello, Annie, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's too warm. It's too warm, man. So there's only a handful of days in the year you can say that here. This is one of them. And tomorrow's going to be even hotter. And the worst thing is, yeah, I'm bloody working as well, so I can't just sit and do nothing. I'm going all the way to Manchester tomorrow in the car of all things. So working all day in the heat, you know. Thank God the office has got air conditioning. Right, anyway, enough about the heat. Wiped out. I've got my bottle of juice. I've already drunk 1 litre. Another litre by my side, ready to top up if I, well, not if I need it, when I need it, I think is going to be the case this evening. So yes, it's just a bit hot is all, you know, running around for 28 minutes after a football, you know. We won 8-1, so it kind of lessened the blow a little bit, you know, of the, of running around, you know, thinking about the fact that, oh God, and it's indoor as well, which makes it even worse because it's very stuffy. It's like a torture. It's like you subject somebody to that as a punishment, you know. Anyway, one very brief update, and then we'll crack on because I want to get through as much as possible today, simply because I think I'll be ending the stream maybe a little bit earlier than planned, just because it is that hot. I am getting up at the crack of dawn. I might need to get some stuff ready. All that kind of stuff. We might finish about 10 o'clock-ish. So I want to get as much done as possible. Ideally, if we could finish this little in-between act and kind of leave ourselves ready to start chapter 3, that would be kind of cool. But we'll have to go at some pace, but we'll see. Right. So yeah, I went to the hospital on Friday, and I had to have some blood taken. This is the final set of blood tests to see if there's any underlying issues as to why I suddenly developed blood clots for apparently no reason at all, other than the fact that I may have been sat down for too long at some point, you know, the back end of last year. So I rocked up at about 9:30, and I was number 16 in the queue. So I thought, oh, here we go, be sat here for a long time. It was very warm, in fact, on Friday as well, you know. Especially in a hospital, you can picture the stuffiness and the smell of all the medical, that hospital smell, you know. It's just, for people that don't like hospitals, I mean, I don't mind them, it's just that they're very busy. And of course, for those of you that have known me for long enough, know that I don't like needles. In fact, not quite a phobia. I'm more frightened of wasps and things, but still, you know, show me a needle, no thanks. No, I'd rather not have an injection if I can avoid it. You know, other than necessary things, I kind of, you know, in the dentist, I have fillings without injections, for example. Anyway, to cut a long story short, basically, it fast forwarded to my turn, number 16. I walk in, you know, the usual kind of procedure. I sit down in the chair. Now, I've got very good veins. Very good veins. I don't know if it's because I work out and keep myself in shape. The blood flow in my body is very good. I've got veins popping out of all my arms, even without them sticking that damn tourniquet thing on. So I sit down, I put my arm out, and then I look away because I don't want to see her bringing needles out, syringes out, and getting everything ready. So I put my arm out, turned away, she put the tourniquet thing on. And then she's rattling around in this thing and then rattling around in some drawers and continuing. I'm thinking, what the hell can you just hurry up, love? You know, the anticipation of this is actually worse than the actual procedure. Can we just get cracking? I've got a mask on my face, by the way, because we're in the medical facility and you've got to wear a mask. I turned up without a mask on because I completely forgot. Who wears masks nowadays? So I rocked up, no mask on. Can you put a mask on, please? I thought, oh, sorry, love. Forgot. I said, I don't want a mask for weeks. Do apologise. And yes, I'm sat there, mask, hot, sweltering, sweats, and of course I'm also a bit nervous about the whole procedure, so sweat's beginning to drop down my face. And then she said, we've got a lot to take today. And I said, what? And then I turned, and there must have been, I didn't count them, but there must have been between 10 to 12 vials. I said, all of them? She said, yeah. I've got to fill all of these. But then obviously I thought, oh, for God's sakes, Jesus Christ. And so lo and behold, she put the needle in, which is always like the short, little short scratch, as they call it. And then it was the situation of when they put the vial on, and then it's filling up. You can kind of feel it a little bit, and then it's the vial gets taken off. You've got to put another vial on again, and it's that whole kind of moving about. You can feel the needle moving in your arm, and it's just like the more it's going on, the longer it's going on, the sweat's beginning to pour. To take my mask down, because I can take my mask down, I can't breathe. Took my mask down, sweat's pouring. She went, oh, are you all right? You look a bit funny. I said, just crack on over. The quicker this is over with, the better. And then she dropped all the vials on the floor. Bang, poof, crash, wallop. I'm thinking to myself here, I'm going to swear there. For flip's sake, I said, if she even turns around and says, oh, they're all smashed, I'm going to take them all again, I'm going to throttle her. I'm going to throttle her, I tell you now. But thankfully, they just scattered all over the floor. She didn't have to retake them. And then the last vial, off we went. And then she pops them all in the little bags, and she said, oh, I think there's one missing. I said, no, you're not sticking another needle in me, so if there's one missing, you're going to have to take some out of another one, because I'm not having that done again. Anyway, she said, oh, no, I found it. God, I'm sweating now thinking about it. It was traumatic. So now I've got to wait 4 weeks for these blood tests to come back. And then I have a follow-up appointment. And hopefully that will be the end of the situation. Touch wood. But God knows what they're testing for with 12 vials. Jesus. So we shall see. Anyway. So I'll keep you posted. So here we are in Elquist. We should have named this place. Elquist's Keep. Stagfall Castle. And as we left off, Amiri was wanting to speak to us in the tavern, no less. So we're gonna hot-foot it there. We ain't gonna dawdle. Kingdom management can wait. We're going to the tavern. You're off to the tavern again. For work purposes this time, Elquist says. Honestly, what's all this? Are we supposed to sell some of this stuff? Oh, stop! Stop right now, criminal scum. Stop. Let's go back a second here. Let us go back just a wee minute. Right, where's him? Oh, it's the same braces. +5. So what is my armor? My armor is armor 5. So it would be the same, right? I'm not gaining anything by swapping these out. That's exactly the same. So when my dexterity bonus goes over 6 to 7, when I level up next time and we get a point extra in dex, I'll have to swap the mithril for the braces of armor to be able to benefit from the full bonus. Right, we've got Dreamer Cat Pearl, and we've got Amulet of Mighty Fists. Going to sell both of those. And we've got a Wand of Slow, which I bought in the last session, but you didn't see me buy it because I bought it in a segment that I cut out of the video. Right, excellent. So that's going in my chest, and these two are getting sold. I didn't realise I had things to sell. Otherwise I'd have done this before I started the session, to apologise. But it's that warm. My memory is it's going to be prone to failure today. Heat stroke, I'm blaming it on. Would mean lighter encumbrance. It would, yes. It would, but we're fine for now. We're fine. Elquist can manage. Angie, I don't know. Medium encumbrance, does that slow down the entire party when we're travelling, or does it take into effect the party encumbrance? Because the party encumbrance is light when we're all together. I mean, there's no reason not to put them on at this point, is there really? Because we're not suffering any negative effect. Makes him fatigue faster, personally. Ah, interesting. I mean, Mithral, how heavy is Mithral? 12.5 pounds. I mean, he's a bit of a flaky character, isn't he, with his strength 8? I could put a robe on him as well. It'll look all robe him up. Okay, well, I'll bear it in mind. Oh, why can't I click on things? I thought my mouse was broken. Right, let's go. We're only off to the tavern, it's fine. Or maybe I'm not. I always press the wrong icon. This is exiting the entire bit. Yeah, this is a full exit. Right. Tavern. With a great big thing, owlbear rug, which has just been slapped down in the most slapdash manner, not even straight. Old rug is still showing underneath it. I mean, what the hell? At least make an effort. Right, Amiri. Amiri's sipping beer from her mug with a grim look on her face. Once I told you about my tribe, remember? Of course I remember, Elquist say. Of course I remember. Yes, there's the 6 bears, if I recall correctly. He's got a good memory, hasn't he? Why isn't the owlbear pelt in the throat? That's also a good point, Ollie. Why isn't it? It was me that killed the damn thing. In fact, it should go on my bedroom wall, like the biggest wall art you've ever seen. Me, I'd be happy to forget, but they were spotted on your lands. Our scouts told they saw their camp near the Numeria border. I wonder what they're doing here. You're asking me? I don't have no idea. No, I'm not asking you, I'm just talking out loud. It's what I do. I really hoped I'd never see these ugly faces again. I walked across Numeria to be as far from them as I could, and now they follow me? What the hell? So, let's visit my old tribe, find out what do they want so far from their snow, and then we can kick them back. She gulps down her beer, belches, and stumbles toward the tavern maid to order another. What was she called? Alina, that's the one. Okay, visit the campsite of the 6 Bears tribe with Amiri. Yeah, why not? Why not indeed? Let's go. Right now, Amiri. Right, we'll bring her in. Swap her out for Knock Knock for now. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, nice little bit of music. Where is it then? Oh, the the way up there, miles away. Of course it is. The quickest way, is this the quickest way there? What is the quickest way there? 1 day and 4 hours. Remove you? Has he always been there? Oh, that's about right. Okay, so we're going to the Six Bears camp. The camps of the Six Bears. Oh, exciting times. Amiri's compatriots. What could possibly go wrong? Stop. Go that way. Go that way. There we go. Just gotta dip in here. Warden needs your advice. Oh, why now? We've just set off. We set off. We were like, has anybody got anything they want to tell me before I leave? Because I'm going a long way and I'll be gone for maybe 2 or 3 days. No, Your Grace, we're all fine. And then I get halfway to where I'm going, and then somebody, oh, it slipped me mind. I do apologise, a new warden, who's a Cundio, by the way. Why can't you just tell me now we're together, aren't we? Tell me now, Cundio. No, I can't tell you until we're in the throne room. Apologies, it's just the way things are. Fine. Exactly, Ollie. Just tell us on the flipping road. Gives us something to talk about whilst we're travelling, you know? I don't feel like it. Oh, God. Just talk to me, man. No. I'm going to try to avoid simply because we may be fighting in a minute. In fact, we're probably going to be resting. No, let's just try to avoid. I do want to fight some more of these, but I don't mind fighting when I've got nothing to do, when I'm just bumbling about, but I have got something to do very shortly, so we shall evade. If we get stopped on the way back, then we'll give it a blast. Okay, we were gonna need to rest. I was wondering if we could just maybe avoid having to rest, but we can't. Are we gonna need to fight? Of course we are. This can't possibly end peacefully, can it? I don't know what, let's just rest. It's not as if we're strapped for time, really, is it? Right, we're going to use our rations, usual resting, and we're going to go for something that's going to help us fight, just in case. Right, monster casserole. Let's have a look at this one. Let's put some effort into what we're eating this evening. Monster casserole. +2 bonus on damage rolls. And we've got loads of ingredients for that. Oh, get that whipped up. A bit of monster casserole, Lindsay. Don't tell us what monsters are in it because we don't want to know. It's wyvern casserole. Oh, but it's delicious. But it's delicious. Put a few spices in, a few herbs. Wyvern will never... It just tastes like chicken. It's fine.
Amiri, have you ever tried to count how many enemies you've killed?
A lot. There aren't even such high numbers. If someone wanted to count that high, they'd have to start making up new numbers a long time ago.
Amiri would get on very well with... Is it Shania? The storyteller that makes the stories up? Is it Shania? I'm not very good with names, you see. Ask me to remember some obscure fact from 20 years ago, I'll probably remember it. You know, ask me to remember somebody's name. Not a I think it's Shania. Anyway, her and Amiri would get on like a house on flipping fire, I'm telling you. There'd be like a game of one-upmanship. Right. Okay, that's good. Everybody's ready. And it's Amiri's personal favourite as well. She likes a bit of monster casserole. Are you surprised? She slays the damn things. She can rustle them up. You want wyvern casserole? Not a problem. I also do a good owlbear casserole. Not caring. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? I saved their hides from exploding from exploding death. Very harsh, in fact. God, it's so hot. It's a bit of a strange situation because in the UK, obviously, our houses are prepared for cold weather because for 9 months of the year it's cold. So your house is insulated in the roof, the walls, cavities are insulated, you've got all your draft proofing, you've got your central heating and all that kind of jazz. So when it's like 28 degrees, 30 degrees outside, and especially in my bedroom, which is south facing so the sun shines right in, there's no solution other than getting air conditioning, which is ridiculous because you probably turn it on for a grand total of maybe 2 weeks of the year, if that. And I've never been one for fans because all they do is circulate the hot air around. It doesn't really do much, does it? Oh, it'd be like, I'll put a fan on. Well, why? It just blows hot air in my face. Anyway. But I do always say I'd rather be hot than cold. Can't stand being cold. Being hot's uncomfortable, being cold's just a pain in the backside. Right. Barbarians. Let's get our formation sorted because we've messed it up. Or something like that. So that'll do. Right, what has Amiri got in terms of weapons? Has she got anything that's like murder death? Weapon of murder death? Second execution? Troll Reaper? Or flaming Earthbreaker sounds good, yeah. Break their faces. I mean, we could probably have decked her out in some equipment. That might be useful if we'd have dived into the chest of many things. But we haven't, so she'll just have to cope with what kind of cast-off she's got. I mean, she doesn't even have a +2 bloody ring of protection, for God's sake, just a +1. Could have nicked that. Could have probably taken some stuff off Knock, to be fair, if we wanted to be efficient. But hey, Amiri was that hell-bent on running out now. Yeah. Can we just take some time to prepare ourselves? No, I want to go now. Okay, Amiri wants to go now, people. But we do have better equipment for you, Amiri. If you just wait 2 seconds. No! Okay. Not a problem. If they come from the cold reaches, her barbarian tribe, are they going to maybe summon monsters that do cold attack damage? She could make use of that ring. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Perhaps we shouldn't be so hasty. Maybe we're going to have a great old conversation. Everybody will get on like a house on fire. British winters are not particularly cold. It's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Because I consider like -5 degrees flipping freezing. Yeah, it's not -25, but still. You know, it's perspective. I'm not used to -5, so that's cold enough for me, you know what I mean? Where are we going? Yeah, I hear some of Canada's winters I hear are pretty grim. Yeah, very grim indeed. I wouldn't cope, I couldn't cope. Oh, I hate being cold, I hate it. I'm one of these people that's probably going to go to a warmer... Holy flip! What's happening? Damn ghost sent its... Something's happened! Monsters! Run! Ooh! The hell was that? Nightmare skeleton soldiers that are disappearing?
I shall end this suffering.
Let's help them out! Come on, go! Holy cow!
Let us strike as one.
Come on, we're here to help. We're helping where we can. Come up, come on, come on, help out here. We saved that barbarian's life. Nilak. Okay, so a bright-eyed girl in a long skirt runs up to Amiri and gives her a big hug. Amiri! You're alive! You're really alive! Oh! She starts to sob. Everyone said you were killed by the giants, but I always believed you survived, and no one ever found your body. Amiri, I missed you so much. There now, stop crying. I'm alive. Alive and well. You know nothing can beat me. Here, meet each other. Nilak, this is Baron Elquist. He's something like a new chieftain for me. Elquist, this is Nilak. She's the only decent person in my whole lousy tribe. I think she's not telling us the whole story. I think maybe relation, perhaps? Something maybe? Sister? Don't say that. Yes, the elders were mean to you, but you shouldn't blame the whole tribe. Bowing before us. I am Nilak, Song Keeper of the Six Bears. You must be the ruler of these lands. Forgive us for intruding into your domain, but we... Wait, really? You are really Song Keeper now? That's great. Since when? I always wanted to be one. While you were learning to fight, I learned the legends. While you were training with the sword, I trained with the tambourine. But I was initiated during your funeral feast, Amiri. Oh dear. When we were saying goodbye to you and your party, as I sang at the funeral pyre, my heart broke in pain. Desna whispered to me and told me how I could turn this pain to power. Even the rocks and stones cried over the fallen when they heard my song that night. So you're a bard? Look at Lindsay's cotton on here. Oh, great, me too. We should share some songs when we have time. You could tell us what they sing in your tribe and I'll tell you all about Amiri's feats. I'd like that. Yes. Well, she hasn't, but we won't be so cutting. Nice to meet you. May both our tribes live in peace. Is this the boss man? Chieftain Achaea, an old grey-haired barbarian with a tattooed face, interrupts her. Nilak, who are you chatting with? Who are you? Wait. He looks closer at Amiri's face and suddenly starts to yell, pointing his crooked finger at, You! Pariah! Freak! After all you did, you still have the nerve to come and show your ugly face here? Chieftain Achaea, this is Baron Elquist. We're in his lands now. Please soften your heart. Maybe he can help us. A baron? That's something like a chieftain, right? You don't look like one. Well, whatever. I am Achaea, chieftain of the Six Bears tribe, and I need you to give me this dirty scumbag. Pointing at Amiri. Watch your tongue, chief. Valerie piping up. You are a guest in these lands, uninvited, and not particularly welcome. Now, Valerie, I can handle this. Calm yourself down. Quiet, woman. The chiefs are talking. You think you could talk back to a warrior just because you learned to put on armor? Oh, dear. Right, we'll just kind of move the conversation along before we all break out into fisticuffs. What do you mean by need? This criminal has the blood of her tribesmen on her hands. I'll tell you what she did to us, and then you can decide if you want scum like that in your tribe. From the dawn of time, our tribe lived by the old ways. Everyone had a place, a job to do. Men crafted and went hunting. Women bore children and kept the huts clean. These are the ways set by our ancestors, and we do not change it. But then this upstart girl wants to match herself against men. She passed the warrior's initiation. She went hunting. But there's truth in the saying, nothing good comes from a woman with a sword. Neighbor tribes laughed at us. Look, there's a second chieftain in this tribe. Soft chieftain, girl chieftain, must be the end of the 6 bears. And they were right. She brought disaster upon our whole tribe. Once a gang of giants came to our lands. They scared our prey, attacked our huntsmen, so we decided to deal with them. We sent a group, and she went along. For a long time we waited for this group to return. Then we went searching for them even longer, but all we found were their dead bodies. Giants killed them all. Everyone, except for her. And then things got even worse. Have you seen those monsters? An evil spirit sends them. The ghost of a giant. He's the one who chased us from our lands. He chased us through all of Numeria. Even now he's somewhere nearby. Maybe he's just over that hill. He chases us, kills our people, and always says the same thing. Bring the thief to me. Find Amiri. He shouts, slobbering in Amiri's face. Now you understand. That's what your dreams have cost us. You brought a curse on our tribe, pariah. Now hand me your weapons and get yourself to the woman's hut. This is your place. It always was and always will be. You will feed you to the ghost, and maybe then he'll leave us alone. And at least you'll atone for a tiny part of your guilt. What's she doing? In reply, Amiri headbutts the chieftain's face, breaking his nose with a sickly crunch. Paying no heed to Neelak's squeal and growling in anger, she leaps upon him, punching the old man's face. The chieftain spits blood and struggles to speak, and Amiri grabs her sword. You realise that a murder will quickly follow. I think we better interject here. I don't think it'd be a good idea if we have her killing the chieftain right in front of us. Amiri, calm yourself. You've given me what he deserves. Calm it down. Amiri raises her sword. Achaia shuts his eyes, but the final blow never comes. Amiri sheaves her sword, pushes the chieftain onto the ground and spits on him. Get lost of my sight, you scumbag! Next time I see you, I won't stop at words. This is how these uncouth types deal with things, isn't it? Brute force. I am proud of you, Amiri, returning the sword to the sheath and avoiding bloodshed. That is a true feat that not many are capable of. Only because we stepped in. Oh, get lost. This isn't the time for your lectures. Helps the defeated stand up. Takes him to the nearest hut to lick his wounds. The rest of the barbarians hurry away, hiding themselves from Amiri's anger. You don't think it'd be a good idea having a kill? I don't think it's a good idea, no! The old goat said some evil spirit must be somewhere nearby. Let's go. We find him and we kill him, and then we make them all go back where they come from. I don't owe to them nothing, and never. I don't want to see them never again. Right a minute. Okay. Destroy the evil spirit that haunts the sick. I mean, do we really have to? The story of her parting with her tribe proved far more grim than usual family spats over misplaced socks or missing pies. Because of her, an evil spirit haunts her tribe, driving the 6 bears to flee their homeland. Well, we are not afraid of ghosts, thankfully. Okay. So if we get rid of the ghosts, get rid of all this, sort this problem out, you know, maybe a bit of forgiveness will descend upon the tribe, and everybody can live happily ever after. And if not, then we'll just turf them out. Right. Is that a named character, or is that like just a bog standard kind of creature? Fion. Is that a Fion? As in, a Fion is a type of giant, or is that Fion the giant? Named Fion. I don't know, but he's running quite close to us. Holy flip.
All according to plan.
I'm kind of thinking turn-based to start with for named Fion. Oh no. It looks like Fion himself. Yeah, the mighty Fion. Right, Acundio's going to do his normal kind of... Oh. Oh, tell me though. Hopefully nobody's coming from behind us, right? Ooh. Right, okay, let's try and kill the named Fion then, shall we? Oh, twice missed. It's not good. I'm not even buffed at all. Not even in the slightest bit are we buffed. Amiri can take on a skeleton soldier, nightmare soldier thing, can't she? Of course she can. Right. We're going to move to the limit. And then pop a mutagen with Valerie. Right, Amiri, she's had enough. Oh, I've completely not used Amiri for a long time. Rage! I'm rageous! How dare you! And then go for +1 to attack rolls as well. And then just flipping, charge in and smash skeleton soldiers in the face! Oh, she's got Undead Bane weapon thing that does extra stuff to undead. She should probably use that. Right, Doggy's gonna have to go that way. Or maybe if they attack Valerie, that's fine. Right, Doggy. No, they're going after Valerie, so to be fair, she's fine. Let's just get rid of these little residual... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. I think we might be maybe over-egging the pudding here a little bit, but they... Divine power. Okay. Right behind you, Val. Right behind you. For now. About there. Literally right behind you. Sing a song, why not? And then shoot.
Serves you right.
That didn't do much, did it? That didn't do much at all. Right, you come here, right in the middle of us all. In fact, you don't need to come here. Do a bless. What do you do? Just move a little bit. And then do a bless. There we go. Right, Acundio, kill this creature for us, please, if you don't mind. He's proving quite difficult to he's got, how many hit points is it? Oh, we can't tell.
Do not falter.
Ooh. Go!
Look at me, Gorum!
Ooh, what does she do? Oh no! Oh no! Critical blow, you son of a beastie! Trip him up. How dare you? Oh, he's going and all. That's bad. That's bad. Very bad. Cleave will be our best friend here. He really needs to move. Oh my god. Elquist is in a bit of bother here. Right, which one has got the lowest health? Undead killing channel. Yeah. Delay our turn. Right, Lindsay, we've got like a massive AoE type situation here that we could really deal with. So I'm going to go with haste. It's haste all allied targets. So hasting. Right, this should help us a little bit. Okay. Right, should we try it? Undead channel, what's this? Channel positive energy, damage undead. Move them a bit closer. So that it gets them all. There we go, let's try it. Let's give it a blast. I mean, if you look at the AoE value of all that damage, it's quite a lot, isn't it? You know, 8, 8, 16, 8, 16, 8, 8. Total it all up. That's quite a lot of damage. Right, Elquist needs to kill the one on the floor. In fact, no. We'll get an attack of opportunity against him. So, kill the one straight in front of you. 3 attacks. Make them count, boyo. Might want to.
I grant you death.
Ekon is rolling like an absolute muppet at the minute. What the flip are you doing, man? You're usually Mr. Reliable. Amiri, right, we want cleave on. Cleave on. I don't want to switch weapons now, simply because it's going to take a turn. What does it give us? I think it just gives us an extra +1. I think, maybe. I don't know. Look, just cleave things. Just cleave things in... Cleave things! Woo! Well, I think that was good, wasn't it? Amiri's like, I've had enough of this! I think some of them probably disappeared when the caster died, but... Let's not take it away from her. That was a pretty good attack. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Yeah, I've kind of missed Amiri as well. Her kind of just bullshit, you know, not giving 2 flips attitude, just charging in and, you know, ah! No, Amiri, stop. There's no stopping her, you see. She just goes for it. Right, what have we got? A great axe. Banded mail and shoes. Let's have a look. Swift boots. I think she's already got some of these. Where is movement speed by 10? I mean, who would benefit from quicker movement? She's got those as well. I've already got some. We'll give them to Knock Knock. His little legs. We'll give them to Knock Knock. Sorry, Amiri. You're not having it. Frost Great Axe +1. We might sell that. And a Banded Mail +2. Heavy Armour. Would she benefit from that? Because she doesn't have a high dex bonus. Would mean that she's a little bit slower, but we've given her some other little things. I think, I don't know. How heavy is it? 35 pounds. Not sure, to be honest with you. We're not going to use her that much more, to be honest. Because Knock Knock is certainly one of my favourites. Right. Okay, you can come out of your tents now, Amiri shouting. After we've robbed them blind. Call it the payment for dealing with that problem. I don't think that's going to be the entirety of the problem, is it? We just killed probably one minion. Vanished into thin air. Maybe we solved it, maybe we haven't. Let's find out. That's it. We're done with your evil spirit. We cut him into pieces and cast them to the wind. You didn't even try to speak with him? Amiri, we've already fought and killed him many times. It's no use. He always comes back. Oh, Amiri, why do you always slash first and think... To be fair, my dear, he attacked us first. So what was I supposed to do? Lay on the ground for him? Let him eat me? Was he trying to tell us something? Hello, Hola. Yeah, Neela, Amiri's right. There was really no time to talk. This great creature was upon us before we had a chance to blink our eyes. Tester, why are you punishing me? Okay, Amiri's predictable, but what about you, chieftain? You must realise every deal starts with negotiation. At least you could have tried. Amiri, I hoped so much that after we found you, everything would be better. What should we do now? You don't like something? Come on, speak up, I can hear. I'll tell you what I don't like. You left me. Thanks to you, I realised that a woman can do something bigger than scraping hides and cooking stew. I hoped you would become chief and I'd be your advisor and together we'd change the ways of this tribe, but instead you just disappeared without even saying goodbye. I had nothing left but to become Akaya's advisor. Who led this tribe through the whole Numeria? Who do you think? Who negotiated with other tribes? And who lived in the women's hut all this time serving dinner to the chieftain? And now we found you. You ruined everything. Now the chieftain is angry, he's bound to do stupid things, and I won't be able to talk him out of it. Our tribesmen will die, Amiri, all because of your itchy fists. I still maintain that we didn't have chance to talk. You know what I'm saying? She had her reason. Or maybe this is the entire reason. I have no doubt about that, and she didn't think about anything else except her reasons. Congratulations, Amiri. Now you're just like a real man from the Six Bears. You only think about yourself. You use your fists, whether you need to or not, and then you leave it to the women to sort out your mess. So... Hello, Omar. Check the chat thing. Oh, I can't go that far back. We're maintaining the fact that we didn't have a chance to speak. We didn't. He attacked us. He just ran in. And then combat started straight away. I'm almost certain. So that's how you talk now, huh? You want me to tell you why I smashed this old mushroom's face? And why I fled? I'll tell you. Listen now, you wanted it. The war party I went with. You think we went to fight the giants? I thought that too. I was so happy. I was fool. We did not go there to kill giants, Nilak. We went there to kill me. They thought giants would eat me up, and they won't have to get their hands dirty. But I came back, alive and with this sword. I thought no one would dare to say that Amiri wasn't a real fighter, but they just laughed into my face and said that if giants didn't kill me, the frost would. Then they left me alone in the wilderness without food or tent. And when I understood why, when I saw what this hunt was for, it was then, for the first time in my life, I felt real rage. Yes, Nilak, don't you turn away now. Look into my eyes. I killed them all with this sword. I'm not a thief, Nilak. I'm much worse. I'm a kinslayer. And you know what? I don't care. They deserved it. Our whole damn tribe can go to the Dragon's Maw. And me too? What? Do I deserve to die? Should I go to the Dragon's Maw too? No, this wasn't what I meant. You're not like them. I am part of this tribe, Amiri. If you don't want to help me save it, you better leave. I'll manage without you. I'll ask the Tiger Lords for help. Amiri spits on the ground and grabs your hand in an iron grip. Ah, Amiri! And drags you away without saying another word. Amiri, what are you doing? Dragging Elquist, kicking and screaming. What the heck? Get your hands off me! Oh, that's it, we're done. That can't be the end of that tale. There's going to have to be a third part of that, isn't there? She's just dragged us out of the camp. She might as well just bloody bopped us on the head and put us over her shoulder. Bloody hell. I mean, don't you bloody do that to me again. How embarrassing. Silence, I'm not in the mood. Right, okay. We will probably see more about that in due course, but for now, it's back to kingdom management. Oh, dearie me. Good old Amiri, always game for a laugh, isn't she? Oh. Fight! 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 For a change. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, skeletons. Die! Oh, no, no, no. No need for that. Here?
Cannot hide from me.
Okay.
In due time.
We killed 2 skeletons. Go us. There was a time when that would have been a horrific challenge. There was a time. What are you doing? Exactly, Hawley. We're on the same wavelength. They were indeed a bane. And now they're just gnats in the wind. Like you're going on a good walk, you're on a good hike, and you get like loads of little midges and gnats attacking you, and get away from me, damn creatures. Here comes Ekun with his hat on. He looks sullen. There's disaster everywhere. The Stag Lord may be gone, but there's still much trouble in your lands. Robbing and killing on the roads. Look, I'm doing my best here. You know, we got to spread the funds accordingly. You must do something. Protect the people. My advice, a curfew. Announce a time of night when people remain inside their homes. My guard will maintain order. Oh, that's a bit... curfew? It's a bit extreme, isn't it? Look, the people are going to be happy to be told that they have to go to bed by be indoors by a certain hour. You could just double the guards. I don't like the thought of a curfew. And then leaving the people to be hung out to dry. Nah. No, I don't think a curfew is a good idea, Ekun. If only because he'll be caught out in curfew himself. You know what I mean? Baron, what are you doing out past 9 PM? Going to the tavern. It's curfew. You've got to set a good example. Exactly. Dance halls and taverns. You can't have a bloody curfew. The dancing, the good dancing doesn't start till after 10. What are you going to do with a 9 PM curfew? Good grief, the poor people will be out of work. I'm thinking of the economy and people's livelihoods here. 2 weeks to flatten the crime curve. No, we'll double the guard. We'll flood the streets with guards. You know what's best. Indeed I do, Ekun. And a curfew is not the answer. Bloody curfew. What's he playing with? I think that's the first advisor thing that we actually disagreed with. We normally just go, yeah, you're right, Chandra, you're right, Lindsay, yeah, we'll just throw money at you, yeah, whatever you've suggested, Amiri, not a problem. I could suggest something. Nah, that's a silly idea. Foolish. Now go away and think next time you come to me. Oh, Nazriel, welcome back. She's bought us a gift. Steady hand. Yes. Very good. Keep serving, Nazriel, keep serving. Bring back the big readies. Bring back the big... What's this? They're quite good. Dex... +4 enhancement bonus to Dex. Okay, Lindsay, what have you got? +4 enhancement to Dex. What you got? You got a belt of Mighty Constitution. We could give you... That's a +2 enhancement bonus to Dex. Take them off. Put them on. Oh, look at that. But he can... his leather armor only goes up to a +6, and he's now got Dex +7. Oh, hang on. So now he'd have to wear braces of natural armor or something, or armor that gives us a +7 max Dex. Hey. So therefore they're wasted on you at the moment, aren't they? Yes, they are. Unless we give you the natural armor braces, which we're saving for Elquist. But we could lend them. We could lend them to him, because he is the sharpshooter. So an extra +1 on the Dex is actually quite a significant thing, isn't it? So you know what we'll do? We'll lend him the braces. Take that off. Don't need that. That'll be 22. Oh, but then we're going to lose the +2 to attack rolls and +1 to damage, which kind of offsets the dexterity situation a little bit. Was it the... Yeah, it's braces, isn't it? Braces of natural armor. Interesting. So it'll give us an extra +1 to AC. And a +1 to hit and attack. That gives us +2 to attack and +1 to damage. So we're only... Essentially, by not swapping them out, we're basically losing 1 AC, I think. So I don't think it's worth it. Come to think of it. Right, okay. Right, okay, we've sorted that problem out. Excellent. Projects, there's 2 new ones. Rank up projects, support the Warden's efforts. The Warden is at rank 1, so we can do that quite happily. The economy is laying the foundation. This is an Ekun task. 14 days to resolve. So if we do this, and then we can't rank him up, so that's fine. Cost of buildings with a static stability bonus. Castle, cistern, courthouse, dwarven bastion, everflowing spring, fort, hell knights, castle jail, judiciaries, garrison, lighthouse, military academy, sword lord's academy, temple of Asmodeus is reduced by 10%. Are you going to build any of them? I don't know, is the short answer. Because when we get a city and a town with bigger buildings and stuff, we can't just have all fun buildings, you know, dance halls galore. We're going to have to build some serious buildings, and some of these might be useful. And we've got enough cash to spend, so do you know what? Let's just do it. Right, we've got more than 15 days. 6 months is 30 days. Yeah, we've got 15 days to the end of the month. We've got people doing some stuff. Yeah, so now is a good time to do a rank up project, I think. So, who shall we rank up next? I think that's already ranked 3. Treasurer is already ranked 3. You're busy. Regent is it's only ranked 2. So who's that? That's a thingy-mabobs. Valerie, and the Warden is now busy. So we shall upgrade Valerie's community stat. 14-day project. Off we go. Ooh, more stuff is... Oh, lots of stuff is kicking off here. Lots of stuff is kicking off here. Oh, okay. So we've resolved the problem. We have reached rank 3 in community, which means there's just divine, stability, and culture to rank up to get to rank 3. Right. With a white deer, success. Okay, very good. +4 to divine from the omen little thing. And military camps at the border allow for immediate solutions. +2 bonus when resolving problems. Oh, yeah. Yeah, military problems get a +2 bonus when resolving problems. That is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good indeed. Laying the foundation. Project successful. Pretty good. Right, and we can now claim the North Nile marches. Look at that. New settlements, which we should probably do quite soon. But not just yet. Right, events. We've got quite a lot of events going on at the minute. So we've got 1 region rank up. We can do it with anybody. 225 to do that. Right, what's this? In the name of the law. A group of volunteers arrived from Brevoy. They're looking to help bring order to these lands. Their people will make a welcome reinforcement for the guards if they could be persuaded to join the ranks. Obviously, Chandra Mervyn needs to do that one. In the name of Chandra, mental dexterity, a gang of petty illusionists passing off copper coins as golden ones. That's a job for Bartholomew Delgado. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay. The Howling Wolves are breeding at a surprising rate. This is a job for Amiri. Definitely. The Joys of Life. Another problem. How many flipping problems here? Strange hedonistic teachings. Sounds like a job for Jod Kavkan. And Poltergeist in the Temple. Also a problem for Jod. But he can't deal with all problems. That's 14 days for that one. Lindsay could do that one instead. That's the more pressing. That's the first of the 7th month, whereas this one is the first of the 8th month. She's back in 4 days. Right, so, in the name of the law, Chandra, 100% chance. Of course it is. Chandra, dexterity, 55%. What is DC 20 for this one? Holy cow, we're going to need a bit of a boost on that one. It is a problem. The Howling Wolves, Amiri, 100%. She'll slay him. We'll have wolf rugs. Not quite as good as owlbear rugs, but hey. Okay. The Joys of Life. It's going to have to be 14 days. Can't wait. This is the first of the 8, so we can hang fire on that one. Right, perfect. Project's done. Rank up's done for now. No training to do. Curses can't do yet. Okay, perfect. Let's just get out of that. I don't think there's any point in stopping right now, but just checking everything's okay. There's nothing else that we need to worry about. PI for prosperity. It's time we addressed the council. Neighbouring states are glancing hungry to our lands. Only a dedicated team can secure the barony from attacks. We need more leaders. What? Have we got another advisor slot? No. What does that mean? Wolf rugs, wolf stew, and wolf teeth jewellery. Lots of wolfy stuff. Right, let's sort this inventory out a little bit, shall we? What's this? Scroll of enlarged purse. We're kind of a bit full. I think my inventory system is falling by the wayside slightly. Therefore, knock knock. We're going to stick that in the chest and that, and these are going to go with Elquist. No, they're not. Right, they're going to be going to knock knock. That's going in there. That's going in there. These will go in there as well. That quest might get resolved when you have a full team of advisors. I think it's just just kind of an advancement thing. Yeah, unlock secondary stat, increase rank of barony 5 times. Unlock. Oh yeah, unlock 4 secondary stats. Upgrade a villager to another town. Unlock all 10 posts. Add 5 regions. An ancient curse. Only 106 days for the next ancient curse quest. It would be cool if we could get to level 11 by the time we get to this chapter 3, but I don't think we're going to be able to, unless we kind of stray into another region that we've not explored yet. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Is there enough scripted events between now and then to get something done? I don't think so. Oh well. Let's continue on. We might as well claim another region. Why waste time? The Northern Nile Marches, we've explored them, we've cleared them long ago. Valerie, you're the only one free as available, so let us do it. Let us spend this coin and let us Oh, I might have to look at that hole, thank you. Let's claim the lands. 7 events. Declare the Northern Nile Marches a part of your kingdom. And we have done just that. Boom! The Northern Nile Marches are ours! Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Our land grows, which means we now need to make another village. We need to make another village. And where are we going to make it? We'll have to figure that out in a second. Right, Lindsay, a triumph! Together, the curator and the cartographer mapped out the safest and most convenient travel routes. Look at that. Well done, Lindsay. She's getting into her own now, isn't she? Triumph! The Howling Wolves, +5 to military. Our soldiers chased the wolves straight back to their lairs. They then destroyed all the beasts as well as their leader in who was a bloodthirsty warg. His skin now hangs on a banner, inspiring the soldier. I didn't want the skins on a banner. I wanted it on my bedroom wall or as a rug. How dare you defy me? In the name of the law, Chandra triumph. Of course, these volunteers were approved and hired. Their help will come in handy. And they've written glowing letters back home describing the warm welcome they received. Look at that. We are a welcoming barony. Failure. We don't tolerate failure here, Bartholomew. Your cards are The priesthood failed to influence the... Well, what else a priest? Damn priesthood. Right, okay. Where were we? Right. Map. Northern Nile Marches. We can claim the resources from here now if we wish. But we don't wish. We want to see if we can build our next settlement. Right, folks. I would prefer to build it on the river. So where are we going to build it? I'm thinking maybe we should have something... maybe round about there-ish. Seems quite nice. So we're not all too close together, and it's kind of halfway between kind of Riverside and here, another base of operations, or maybe on the maybe here close to Glenabon, you know, because we're going to be going that way very shortly. Maybe having a town there could be useful. Any preferences, folks? Whilst you're deciding, I'll start putting my lights on, shall I? Situation. Any thoughts about where we might want to put our next little settlement? I think I quite like here. I don't know why, but it's Tatsleford. Kind of stupid name's that. Right, we're on the riverside. By the river, definitely. Right, okay, so we've got Narville. We need to name this something blatantly obvious. The North Nile March Settlement. Any takers for the blindingly obvious name that we shall give it? Norville. North. Skunk River Fort. So we are on the Skunk River, aren't we? That's very true. Should we call it something to do with the Skunk River? There could be some fun to be had with some names there. Skunk Town. I like that. Very simple. Would you go to a place called Skunk Town? I mean, skunks are smelly thing. Well, they're not smelly creatures in general, but they emit a nasty smell as a defensive mechanism. We'll go with it. Skunk Town. Right, let's build some stuff here. In fact, we need to visit there because there's probably going to be some new artisans linked to it. Right. Well, let's start as we mean to go on. Let's build a piers as we always do. And then we shall build a dance hall, as we always do, as a first building before we lose the right to build them, because we're no longer chaotic. And then a school, shop, shrine, smithy, tavern, blah de blah de blah. We won't build anything else just yet, because just want to see what the artisan building is and where it needs to go. So, events, what's next? Poltergeist in the temple. Get yourself moving. Eureka! An outstanding local mage made an important magical discovery. He's gone to Absalom to present his research to the foreign colleagues. There's no doubt that this will enjoy glory and wealth. But if he can be persuaded to stay and work for the crown. Chandra, persuade this man to work for the crown. 65%. Ooh, could this be an actual artisan? If it is, I think we better use a point. I don't know, is it an artisan? I think it could be. Just in case it is, we better... Oh. And the high priest wants to talk. Oh, the curse is getting closer. Oh, these stolen lands, they're a breeding ground for filth. No sooner have I dealt with one crisis, but another is on its way. This time, a preacher of a religion that no one's ever heard has ventured into your lands. But the people say that this priest speaks of some speakers of the depths. It's the first time I am hearing any of this, but the name alone says you shouldn't expect anything good from them. But alas, not all our people are as reasonable as you and I. The preacher has already gathered his first followers. Your Grace, I beg you, please decide what we are to do with him. If you ask me, I say we should run him off with a pitchfork. Yes, I've never heard of these speakers of the depths. Who are they? I know many gods. Some of them show favour to mortals, some show wrath, but some want nothing to do with the peoples of Galarian. The speakers of the depths may be of this sort, who knows? All the more reason to prevent your subjects' heads to be filled with this rubbish. Yes, I don't think we're going to kill him, but yes, chase him out. Pitchforks at the ready. I agree, Jod. Nothing good can come of these random creatures. Just look what happened to us last time. Well said. There are simply too many of those. Ugh. Yes, you crack on, Jod, you crack on. Bokken! I don't... giving us 2 potions. If you ever need anything in particular, just let me know. Yes, Bokken, you may go now. Keep on working. That elixir, yeah? Flip it. Oh, for God's sake. Shania, is that you? Oh, yes, it is I. I am happy to see you, oh, most worthy one. A new gift and new stories. I don't have time for stories, I'm afraid. I'm very busy today. Please accept this fine item. It has been crafted according to the traditions of Vudrani craftsmanship. Even in the impossible kingdoms, possessing something so precious would inspire awe and envy. I would gladly relate a story from my homeland that inspired me to create this. Elquist was like sinking back into his chair in horror. But alas, due to another pressing matter, I must take my leave sooner than I would like. Sigh of relief. She's lying. This is not some artifact of great historical stuff. It's a pile of crap. Oh, monastic camera. Eye gouger. This +3 camera has a chance to blind the opponent. That's pretty good. And 2 decent potions. Oh my god, I'm going to have to sort my inventory out. I'll do it off camera. I kind of want to keep that. We don't need the cash. When we need the cash, I'll look at selling stuff. But until then, why have I got a silver ring? Just randomly sat there. Not a clue. I mean, somebody might be able to use that to gouge somebody's eyes out. You know what? It sounds pretty decent, doesn't it? Bartholomew, old chum. I just want to sell this ring. Me and Cedric having such an easy time using it auto sort of. Oh, well, obviously Cedric is very organised, very, you know, whereas Elquist clearly is not. He's trying to be organised, but hey, it's all going to rack and ruin. Chaos. Chaos. We need chaos, obviously. Clearly. There's not enough chaos around here recently. Right, next. Rank. Oh, what's this? More projects? What's this? Other. Defender of the lands. +1 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls while fighting within claimed regions. Oh, she can now do it. Okay, so she's off. And then divine protection from poison. Provides immunity to poisons in the claimed regions. Okay. Rank up. Not just yet. New project. No more events. We could do with probably purchasing some BP right now. Maybe about 300. $301. Because we like odd numbers. Right, okay. We need... That's... Yes, and I hate being neutral. I want more chaos. We're never going to get any... even if it's chaotic good, just more chaos. Just follow the good path blindly, Elquist. Blindly follow the good path. Right, what are we doing? I think we could probably do with resting a little bit. We're a bit knackered, aren't we? It's hard work is all this running a barony kind of malarkey. Oh no, I'll tell you what we're doing. I'll tell you precisely what we're doing. We're off on our travels. We're off to visit our new settlement. I'll pass a bit of time. Go visit Skunk Town. Right, bye Amiri. You served us well. But I'm never going to forgive you for dragging me away by the hand. Bloody almost crushed me bones. Right, where are we? Where are we? Right. Is that it? Oh, it's there, look, Skunk Town. Not too far. 17 hours away. Oh, now what's happened? For God's sake. I can't go anywhere. Oh, I forgot something, Your Grace. I forgot something as I'm just walking out the door. Oh, shut up. Build a town. Oh! Ooh, we can build a second town. This is a vital, vital decision, people. Right. I don't think you can fail it. Bartholomew, sort out all of the paperwork. Seek the coffers that you need and get me a second town. Perfect. Right, now where was I? This is a village. Right, Popes, you've got to put your thinking caps on. Where are we going to build our second town? Because in our second town, we can put a mage tower. And put a mage tower in our first town, and then we've got a means of teleportation. So the second town has to be in a pretty decent tactical place, because it could help cut down travel time significantly. So, just get thinking. I'm thinking Skunk Town is actually probably, because it's this side of the map, you see. I'm thinking we're probably going to be going over to that side of the map, Glennaborn and all that kind of area, quite a lot. More so than going eastwards, I think. I could be wrong. Right, is there anybody here? Anybody here? Any sign of anybody? Shirel! There we go, look at that, it's definitely an artisan. And Chemo Tavon! Who the hell is that? This music that's playing now reminds me of Dragon Age. Not Dragon Age, that's a lie. This music reminds me of... what's the game called? Divinity. Original Sin. This kind of music. Not this bit of it, the opening bit. Do we really want someplace named Skunk Town to become our second town? Yes, because it's called Skunk Town. We were foreseeing the future. Of course we do. We didn't call it Skunk Village, Skunkville. We called it Skunk Town. We knew what was coming. Elquist it's got such foresight. It's almost bordering on competence, surely. Right, let's go. Let's see who's on his hands and knees begging here. Shirel. The young half-elf looks up at you, exhausted. Somebody's recently giving him a black eye. There's panic in his voice. I beg of you, help me. I haven't done anything wrong. What's going on here? Ah, greetings, Your Grace. I apologise for the noise. Our captain thought it would be good to make an example of this criminal. Keep the public in line, you know? This one turned out to be a little noisy. You're the local ruler, aren't you? I beg you for mercy. I've been arrested as a thief, and I'm about to go to jail, but I haven't done anything wrong. I've never taken anything that wasn't mine. Someone slandered me for stealing property from a merchant in the capital. We had a deal. He promised to lend me money for a new workshop. But I didn't take a single coin. It's all a lie. I beg you, please. Nobody believes me. The merchant's name is Hasuf. He would help me if only he knew I was in trouble. Please, talk to the merchant in the capital. He will confirm I'm innocent. Oh, Hasuf. Oh, I see. What is this man charged with? Theft, Your Grace. We chased him all the way out from here to from the capital. Stole something from a merchant and escaped. Just another scoundrel, Your Grace. Never mind him. They're all the same. He was found out, so now he's yelling about being innocent. Yes, well, keep an eye on him, but I shall go and speak with Hasuf. It is only right that we get the full facts before we cast our judgments. Isn't that right, Valerie?
That is not far.
Oh!
Right, I'm back. Okay, get this right. My mother says, you're not drinking enough. You're not drinking enough. And I said, I am drinking. I've got a full bottle. And she went, well, actually, I've seen that. I've been watching you on YouTube. She's spying on me. Right. Onwards and upwards. We have Chemo Tavern. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've pressed spacebar. Good day, says... He looks like an elf. Who are you? Chemo Tavern. And what are you doing here? I can't tell you, it's a secret. Although if you promise to help, then I will tell you. What sort of help do you need? Take camera off. That is a secret. But it's not hard. Not at all. You have my word. And what do I get if I help you to do this secret thing? I'll give you my spear. I can make a lot of handy things out of wood. You can call me a woodworker in your tongue. Well, I'm afraid I can't agree to anything before I know exactly what you need. Let's not have these silly games. If you want me to help you, then speak plain. Well, if you insist. Oh, hello, JJ. Having CPU issues. Nunuk, the hunter, told me that he saw an incredibly beautiful flower growing in the swamp. I would go and pick it for myself, but I fear I would become lost. And also, there are monsters there. So will you help me? Oh, pick a flower? I've probably already got it. Very well. What are we picking? They didn't even describe the damn flower. What kind of flower are we picking? Flower in a swamp. What? A random flower. That we know nothing about. Well, that's useful, isn't it? That's completely useful. Right, so we got to go speak with Hasuf and keep our eye out for a random flower somewhere in the swamp. I mean, naturally. Anyway, we need to give Knock Knock his shoes. Knock Knock, come here. Oh, he's already got shoes. Oh, opportunity attack shoes. Right, Ekon, have some shoes. How far is that? 13 hours? I can't be bothered to travel 13 hours. We'll go here. We'll just nab this resource. Claim that. And back to Top Cliff we go.
We should gather our strength.
She sounded a bit flabbergasted. Good old Valerie.
As it should be.
Okay. So, bringing up the situation with this Shirel character, with Hasuf. Huh, Shirel? Robbed? Can't be. He's a great young man and a capable tailor. We agreed I will lend him money to start a shop, at a humble rate of interest, but he didn't steal a single coin from me. I can vouch for him. Give me one moment. Scrolls out a paper. He's talking to the Baron, right? He gives us the verbals. He's definitely innocent. And then gives us a no. As if, like, talking to the Baron is not enough. You need to give evidence. No, you don't need evidence. You've told me, therefore I'm going to make the decision, so I'm happy. You don't need to put it on a piece of paper for me. Just dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Right, a letter that repudiates all accusations. Anybody heard that word before? Repudiates? The hell is that? Bloody repudiates my foot. Okay, confirmation of innocence. So Elquist doesn't forget. Right, well, we've got to...
In due time.
I'm assuming we've got to go back then to Skunk Town and hand that piece of paper to the guard, maybe? Possibly?
I tire.
Not tired. Legs weak. Stomach empty.
Right, okay, so here we are, Sherelle. We have, bringing the conversation. We won't belittle the guards for being vigilant, you know. But, yeah, the accusations are false. So that's how this is going to go. Pardon me, Your Grace, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, let's set you free there, lad. Be careful now. You should keep your eyes peeled with enemies like yours. There's hope in the half-elf's eyes, and his voice trembles with awe. Oh, you really did it for me? I've never seen anyone so honourable. My name is Sherelle, Your Grace. I'm pleased to meet you. Is there any way I can repay you? Oh, wait. Do you need the services of a good tailor? Of course he does. Fancy clothes? Oh, yes. Trust me, I can work wonders with a needle and a thread. It's only... I can't afford a workshop of my own. If I could find a workplace, even one out here. I don't feel like returning to the capital after all that's happened. Please, help me set up a workshop. If you need a decent tailored cloth, I'll make it worth your while. He says whilst walking. Oh, that's a guard. Right. Okay.
And Lindsay was called for.
Right, folks. We have honourable. Exactly. We are very honourable. When it suits us. Depends what way the wind's blowing. So it looks like the it looks like the oh god, it looks like the flower that we need for the other guy is in the Swamp Witch's hut area. Can somebody confirm that for me whilst I eat my dinner very quickly? No, not going to eat it like in full, but whilst I'm just having a couple of mouthfuls. If you can confirm if that's correct, rather than me travel down there and waste my time. I can't see why it wouldn't be correct, but you could just confirm while I choke to death.
I tire. All according to plan.
I love to watch your wolf playing. That animal is full of dignity and nobility.
It's just an animal. All an animal knows is loyalty to its pack. The rest is just human invention.
Right, okay, back again, just briefly, whilst I sort this problem out, which is the problem of finding a flower. I think the Swamp Witch has probably got it. She's got an inventory, right, so I'm thinking it's just, she's hoarding it or something. If I have to run across the entire map to find it, that will be rather irksome. So let us get ourselves round to the Swamp Witch. See if she's got a strange flower in her possession. Oh, still. Eating hot food in hot weather. Oh. It's almost as bad as having a cup of tea in hot weather.
Follow my lead.
Seems like a good idea at the time. Oh, a cup of tea would be nice. Then you just start sweating profusely. Right. Right, have you got a strange flower? No, she doesn't. That's the problem. That means that this flower is somewhere in the map. Can somebody spare me having to run around here? I'm hot.
In due time.
I don't have the patience to explore the entire map for one random flower. Can someone please point me to where this flower is?
That is not far.
Naturally, it's in the place that I haven't explored yet, because if I'd explored it, I'd have picked it up and we would have had it in advance. It's where the owlbears were. Or are. Ah, here we are. You'll probably get some good experience from killing these. But I kind of don't want to kill the poor creatures, but we have to do to get past, to get to the flower, so... Sorry about this. So sorry. Oh, there's quite a lot of these blighters. We better be quick. Oh, knock! He's down! Oh, buggeration! I underestimated how dangerous these creatures are. I think I might have done. I thought we could just kill them. We're in a pickle here. Oh, Tristan is doing stupid turnarounds again. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we've got to be dead.
Left yourself open.
Oh yeah, we're dead. We are about to die. Tristan is not helping. Oh, we might survive this. We might do it.
Nowhere to run.
Lindsay, run. Run. Run, Lindsay, run.
No strike wasted.
Just distraction. Distraction.
Mr. Last chapter.
Oh, Lord, give me strength. That was horrendous. I mean, we got a decent amount of experience for that. 240? It's not bad, is it? The grand scheme of things. Whew. Whew. All this for a flipping flower.
Confide in me.
I would better put this on for this job. Right, there we go. Like new. I realised we were going to be that tough with a buffed and done, you know, tactics. A rare bog flower. That's got to be it. And a dueling sword. Yeah, and skin these bleeders. Skin them. Hello, Clockwork. A party wipe. Yeah, we were trying to get a flower. We were caught with our. We were yeah. Picking flowers is a dangerous business around here. Right, I think we've got the flower. Unmatched beauty, though. I mean, does it look like a flower of unmatched beauty to you? That's got to be it, though. Elquist at death's door. Yes, indeed. Very much so. How do we get out of here? Hello? Can we escape? Can we get the hell out of here? How do we get out? Am I forever stuck?
Interesting.
Oh! Hang on! Ooh! Maybe there's an alternative way out. How do we get out? Oh, it's there. Bloody hell. Get me out of here, man. Whew. That sword is actually pretty nice. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at it properly. Swordsman's Passion. +2 agile dueling sword. Ooh. Agile. I think, what is it? Agile, is it like similar to like a rogue or a kind of rogue types using dexterity attack bonus? Something like that, is it? Agile?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Right, hopefully this is the right flower. Oh, so it is, yeah, dex bonus, yeah. Pretty cool. Right. Let's speak to Chemo Tavon. Is this the flower that you're looking for? This is not the flower you're looking for. We almost died to collect. Oh, it is beautiful. I thank you. You have helped me so much. Here, take my spear. My skill is nothing compared to the beauty of nature, but who knows, perhaps you will find it useful. And we can build him a workshop. The same that we do for everybody in these parts. Right, let us rest. Let us build. Build like we have never built before. Back to the capital we go. We're getting so close to level 11, but we're not going to make it. It's a shame. It's a shame, really. Unless there's one more, like, triggered event chain, quest chain. I don't know, maybe Octavia or Recogna companion quests, maybe. They've just been loitering around like a bad smell for flipping ages. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Kingdom Management. We're going to build in... Oh, this could be... This. Oh no, this is Omen. Hang on. Omen. White deer. Again! It's an exact copy of before. It's a problem that needs to be dealt with, though, very swiftly. Right, Lindsay, off you go. That's Amiri. She's back in 7 days. 1 day for you. Oh, 1 day we got a new town. Ooh, exciting times. Exciting times. Exciting times. Exciting times. What am I doing? Not a clue. Not a clue, not a clue, not a clue. Right, let's go. We're diving into Skunk Town. Interact with them. Are you okay? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Right. Let's build. Let's build this. Let's build this joint. Right. Build. Right. Sherelle's sewing shop adjacent to a tavern or a longhouse. Chemiel's shop adjacent to a tavern or a longhouse. Well, we want a tavern, don't we? Naturally. Next up, right, so I put the tavern here. Put one shop there. Put another shop here. Sorrel's showing shop. And Camille's shop. And then we want a brewery located in a settlement with a tavern. So we'll put the brewery. Do you know what? We'll put the, because that doesn't have to be next to anything. So we'll put the brewery here. I'll put the brewery a country mile away from the tavern. Why not? Barracks, brewery, dance hall, granary, herbalist house, shop, longhouse, lumberyard, monument, school, sewing shop. Right, this is a shop. Oh, it used to be adjacent to the tavern. This is a shop for our port hops. Unfortunately, though, it can't go next to the tavern on this occasion, so it'll go next to the shops. It'll go next to the dance hall. There we go. Okay, I also think we should probably start building wooden walls around all our settlements if we wanted to focus on protecting the people, but hey, we'll get to that in a second. So we've got 6 buildings in here, which is enough to upgrade it to a town in literally 1 day's time. So then we can start cracking with mage towers and all that kind of jazz, right? Oh, yes indeed, yes indeed. We could actually skip a day. We can't because we're not in our little keep. So what we'll do is we're going to go back to Topcliffe because we're on death's door. We need to properly rest. All this for a flipping flower, I tell you. To the throne room, Captain. Oh, hang on. Who's this? Varask the Wild Fist, bringing us more useless baubles. God. We could probably produce useful stuff if we make a request, you know. I'm not interested in your baubles. I want just the big stuff. The big projects.
Someone else would make better use of this.
Okay, I've finished with dinner now. I can concentrate on what the hell's going on here. So we have a town. We can build a second town. Let's have a look at where we're building our second town. Rebuild one of your villages into a lively town. Which one? Show me. How do we do this again? Regions. So, Skunk Town. How do we put it into a town? How do we do this now? Narville and Edgelake have... Oh, maybe you can own... Oh, hang on. Hang on, can we only upgrade Edgelake on Narville? Is it because they've got the prerequisite amount of buildings that we need? What's the prerequisite for to put a village into a town? hasn't finished building. Oh, of course, of course. I think it's six. Is it 6 buildings? I think it's 6, right? We'll wait. I think it's 6. I think it's 6. So if we touch on... Yeah, this settlement can be upgraded to the next level. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a pit. Yeah, it's 6 buildings. It's definitely 6. Obviously this has got to wait up to 13 days for the brewery. Then we can do it. So 13 days to wait until we can upgrade that into our second town. So what we're going to do between now and then? Toss it off. Right, okay, so let's have a wee gandaroo. Let's have a look at the journal entry. So we've dealt with the artisans. Turn into a real country. Expand the barony even further if we can. Of course we can. Kind of foolishness. Do you speak, Lindsay? 84 days. Advisor upgrades. So that's exactly what it's got to be, hasn't it? That's exactly what it's got to be. Right, so let's just check. Events. Chandra's back in 2 days. And then we've got these guys back in 13, 6 and 10. This is 1st of the 8th month. Which means if we skip 14 days, we're going to miss out on this. Amiri's back in how many days? 6. Ooh, it's only opportunity though, but it sounds quite interesting. Extra soldiers. Really? Do we need extra soldiers? Are we that fussed for extra soldiers? I don't know. We'd have to wait 6 days. Literally doing nothing. Which doesn't seem like a good good use of our time, to be honest with you. Projects. The projects. Ranking up, of course. Economic. Nope. Training. Nope. Curses. Nope. Divine Favour. This is Jod. Immunity to poison. I mean, this isn't exactly... It's pretty decent, to be fair, but we do have a cleric in the party, so... Is it that? Is it worth 100 BP? Could argue it's debatable. Always. Right, let's rank up. You're unavailable. Everybody's unavailable apart from the treasurer, who's already ranked 3. Can undo the rank 2 people, but hey, we can't. So what's the? It's the divine, the stability, and the culture. Do I want to do this, or do I want to just skip 6 days? That's the question. Do you know what? Waste not, want not. It'll be fine. Missing on one opportunity is not going to cripple us, is it? Let's be honest. Right, support the treasurer's endeavours. Bing, 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 bing. Level 4 economy. Of course, we are all about the readies, so ranking up our economy to rank 4 before anything else does seem the right thing to do. Right, excellent. Chandra has had her Eureka moment. The discovery now belongs to the local mages, and they are studying it with great interest. Of course, poltergeist in the temple. Disaster. The high priest entered the temple but failed to overcome the poltergeist. The local citizens witnessed the advisor's disgraceful flight. Oh, Jod, you utter idiot! And triumph for Ecundio. And a success with Lindsay. We've seen this before. And plus 1 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls while fighting the claimed land. That's pretty nifty. What's this? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right, so 4th of Arodus. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Right, several... what's this? No, Mary, let's not be hasty here. Refugees, combat priests, and treasure requests your attention. We'll do that one first. Here comes Bartholomew, brings forth hopefully good news. Your Grace, it's despicable. It's bad enough that your subjects evade their taxes, but what's worse, they often attack, beat, and otherwise abuse your tax collectors. And this on top of the fact that they, in effect, are stealing right from your treasury. They are so bold as to complain about being caught in the act and forced to do their duty. Some of your tax collectors have joined the tax masters, Abadar's cult, who worship the law and have great respect for the Jew of all. They regard the payment of taxes as the sacred duty of every citizen. Any violator is forced to pay to the last coin under threat of force. The people are outraged about being robbed. They want us to put a stop to these tax masters. If you ask me, they're the ones who need your support. The work of the tax masters is difficult and dangerous, yet vital to the country. Let the tax masters do their job. We have a crumbling barony to rebuild here. People should pay their taxes, and if they're attacking our tax collectors, then perhaps we need to up the ante ourselves. Yes, let the tax masters do their job. -5 to loyalty, Jesus. Off you go. It's a bit of a tax masters. Not taskmasters, tax masters. Right. Bring forth the taxes in their bountiful numbers. Right, yes, +1 to economy. And an extra rank up to support the treasurer after all that. Right. We shall hang fire for now. Trading curses, other, still other, divine protection, poison. I don't know if I want this in claimed regions. See, I mean, I don't think we're at a great threat in our own claimed regions. I think our biggest threats are going to be when we go to regions that we haven't claimed and advance the story. So I'm not that fussed for this one, to be honest with you. Not that fussed for it. And then when we die a horrible, painful, poisonous death. I mean, the cursed quest line is in our own land, so that could be one that could be beneficial there. But I don't know. Until we suffer a great detriment to poison attacks, I think we'll bear it in mind, but we won't do anything about it. For now, save that BP for more fruitful endeavours, I think. Right, events. So we've got refugees. 10, 10, 10 and 10. You have to stop them from fleeing. I think the regent would be a good person for that job. 3 swords. Persuade them to join the army. That's a job for Amiri and Amiri alone. Combat priests will be a job for Jod, but he's absolutely, utterly useless. It's only an opportunity, so we won't use a crisis point on this one. He's crap, isn't he? But hey ho, what can you do? Refugees, 85. It should be 85 for... No, 95 for Acundio. Lindsay, 85. Depends what do we want. Do we want culture success? Do we want community success? Do we want stability success? Just go with the one that's the highest percentage. Who gives a crap? Are we that bothered about statistics? Not particularly. Kundio's new to the job. We'll get him, give him some practice. Okay. We passed 14 days, which means Skunk Town is now ready to be expanded to a town, isn't it? I believe so. Look at that. And boof, just like that, it's a town! Look at all the additional slots. Right, we could sit here and mess around and upgrade buildings and look at alternative buildings such as a brothel to put in place here. I didn't read that before. It's quite interesting. A random bonus for your Grand Diplomat. Anyway. Mage's Tower. 100 BP. How many days? 14 days for a Mage Tower in Skunk Town. And likewise, in here, Mage Tower, right here. Purchase some more BP, another 301. There we go. Soon we will be teleporting left, right, and centre. Well, actually, just between two places, really. But we shall expand our empire soon enough, our teleportation. And soon we can host our teleportation parties, can we not? Yes, we can. Right, okay. So we got the brewery, we got the brothel, we got the dance hall. Got the Longhouse because it's the capital. Got the Mage's Tower building, 14 days. Got the printing house for Lindsay. Got a school, which is a free building. Shrine was free. Got a watchtower to help. And we've got a wooden wall as well. Perfect. So what I'll do off camera is I'll just probably go around all the buildings and make sure that we're happy with the build of them. That we've got all the buildings that we want. Walls probably around all of them. And make sure that we've all got the requisite buildings. You know, brothels, taverns, dance halls. The usual priorities. Okay. There's nothing else for us to do. Quest-wise, we're good. Let's just leave this screen, see if anybody waddles up to our table. No? Everybody fine? Everybody good? Everybody having a grand old time? No problems? No issues? Let's proceed onwards then. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right, events. No, we sorted them. Projects. There's a fair few. Mainly to do with ranking up. So, Councillor, level 3. Let's go through here. Level 2, Curator. Level 1, Warden. Level 1 should probably focus on first. And level 2, High Priest too. Is he available? Oh, he's busy. Are you available? Let's go then. What are you waiting for, Lindsay? Let's go. Come with me for 14 days. I've got something to tell you. Bingo bango. Culture reach rank 3. Look at that. So just divine and stability to catch up, really. Acundio, success. The refugees, the caravan was blocked by the guards who ordered the fearmongers to return to work and stop trying to run away. Ability always good. Peasants. Success. General has convinced the peasants to join the ranks. They've already started their training. And once again, Jod fails again because he's rubbish. And we got like 6. Curator needs your help. A visitor waits in the castle. A wise man has come to the area. Mental dexterity again. Illicit hunters. And extortionist guards. And another project. Training. Strengthen the storyteller's skills as a curator. What? The advisor learns new nuances of their craft. Strengthen the storyteller's skill. We're not using the storyteller as a curator, are we? We're not. Lindsay's our curator, so why would we do this? The storyteller isn't being used at all, so this is very confusing. I can't. There's no point in doing that, is there? Wasting time. It's a waste of time. Okay, let us deal with the petitioners first, shall we? Okay, Elquist looking very bored. Edrist Hanvaki, a young man wearing fancy clothes with delicate features and a perfect posture, gives you a precisely measured light bow. Your Grace, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Edrist Hanvaki. I beg you to give me a moment of your precious time. Yes, thank you for honouring me with your visit. The usual pleasantries. To what do I owe the pleasure? Such flawless courtesy. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostors from the River Kingdoms. Let me get straight to the point of my visit, for it is a matter of utmost importance. A tragedy has brought me here today, one that has been looming over my family for a while, or perhaps one that has already come to pass. You see, Your Grace, 2 months ago, my elder brother, Tommen Hanvanki, went missing. After leaving Gralton, where our family resides, he headed northwest. His destination, as we found out later, was a village called Varnhold, but he never arrived there. Your capital is the last place he was seen alive. We don't know where he is or whether he's still alive. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. Please, help us to learn something about the fate of my brother, and you'll gain an eternally loyal ally. Seems to be not a noble, but a spy. Tell me about your brother. Our family, no matter how venerable, has always carried a spirit of adventurousness, if you will, in our blood. A thirst for risk and exploits. Each generation has had its own daredevil who left all he owned and went chasing after some ghostly treasures, completely ignoring the tears of his loved ones. I'm afraid this family curse has befallen my brother now. If only I knew what exactly he was looking for, or where exactly he was going. Sadly, all I managed to learn was the name of some village out in the middle of nowhere. Varnhold, along with the fact that my brother never arrived there. Oh yeah, so tell me more about your wider family. The Hanvakis are an ancient family with a long history, hailing back to the days before Gralton's founding. Unfortunately, our wealth has been depleted by a series of reckless ventures, like the one my brother is partaking in right now. Family archives, some heirlooms, and our honour. These are all the treasures our influential house has come to possess. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do. Not promising anything, but I'll see what I can do. I look forward to any news you may find. Something a bit fishy. Oh, Lindsay? Elquist! Our treasurer informs me that we managed to save up some money allocated for culture. A substantial amount, in fact. I talked to my friends in the artistic communities and I found 3 projects worthy of support. At first I thought of a local violin player I know. He's always dreamed of travelling around the neighbouring lands playing his music. I also talked to a provincial teacher who is assembling a book of local legends and traditions. And finally, I kept receiving letters from an artist local to the capital. I have no idea why. When we met, she offered me a series of etchings depicting your brilliant officers and the great feats of your army. I'm sure we should support the musician. Your patronage of the arts will make you famous across the River Kingdoms. Well, you're writing the journal, then why not have a musician sing from the rooftops as well, just to reaffirm our exploits? Yes, yeah, I agree, Lindsay. Let's help the musician. Excellent. Let me tell him, he'll be so happy. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Songs will be sung and... Oh, it's Mim Wobblegander. I remember the name. Please accept this humble gift. Right, very good. Now bring me something else. I killed a giant bird and nicked its eggs for you. The Lost Brother. Thorny Ring. Sickening entanglement 3 times per day as a druid. Who can cast that? Who's the caster? We've all got rings on. Knock, have you got a ring? Put this on. There we go. Right. Ooh. Excellent. So let's just check the journal entry. So we have the start of chapter 3. Varnhold vanishing. So this is the start of chapter 3 right here, right now. Well, near enough, I think. I don't think it's officially started, but this is the kind of prerequisite. Yeah. Tommen. Missing man was last seen in our capital. He meant to head for Varnhold, but never made it there. Okay. Oh, car's just caught fire. Oh my gosh. Right. So we don't have any sort of leads to this just yet. So I'm thinking that this will make itself apparent when it needs to. And until then, we continue with our kingdom management. So audience done. Done. Extra project, support the curator. Lots more rank up projects. Got all these events. Right, let's sort these events out. Extortionate guards, a job for Amiri. 70% problem. 95%. Alright. Illicit hunters, problem. Fight hunters with hunters. 80%, we'll take that one. Mental dexterity is also a problem. 65%. Can't have the economy flaking out on us. And the wise man, opportunity, 90%, 100%. Excellent. Right, so we have all of our events covered. Let's see how they pan out. We've got 14 days for all of these guys to come back. No projects that we're doing at the moment. 14 days would be the perfect timing to do this, wouldn't it? Because then they all come back from doing their business. So that would be pretty cool. But I'm not going to do that because it's 10 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time now to just make sure all my buildings and all my settlements are where I need them to be. And then I'm going to just check out a couple of things. And then in the next session, which will be a recorded session for certain, we'll probably end up finishing off pretty much this kind of downtime, because we've only got 36 days until this quest triggers. So that's like probably 2 lots of rank up projects, which is 28 days, and then we'll potter about for the rest. This quest may fire off in the meantime and give us a bit of a lead or something. So yeah, a few little things to tidy up before I crack on with the next session. But yeah, next couple of recording sessions should start to finalise this and prepare us for the start of Chapter 3, which I'm hoping to kick off in the next stream, which will be probably next Sunday, actually, to be fair. So yes, welcome, Chan. Good evening. I hope you enjoyed your meal. So yeah, next session will be recorded, so I'll bring that to you tomorrow. I am off to Manchester, unfortunately. So I don't know what time I will be back, because I don't know what time I'll be finishing work. So obviously I want to stream Barbarian Invasion, but having had a long day, and it's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow, and I'll have travelled, I don't think I'll be I'll be cutting it fine with the time, and even if I do get back in time, I'm probably going to be tired. So I'm probably going to leave the stream for tomorrow. But just stay tuned, because if I finish earlier than I thought I was going to finish, and I get back for, like, say, 4, half 4-ish, and have a bit of an afternoon nap, I might be fine. So, stay tuned, but I'm not going to pencil anything in until last minute if we do something. So, anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evenings, everyone. Thank you for joining me, as always. And, yeah, Chapter 3 will soon be upon us. Have a good week ahead. For those of you in this sort of climate, in this sort of place of the world, it's going to be a fantastic week, apparently. So enjoy it while it lasts, because it doesn't usually last that long, does it? So yeah. Right. I'm going to go top my bottle up. More drink is required. So until next time, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you soon.